I found over the years that some of my clients have said that it's of use to them. It's my voice, and it basically works on what we worked on in our sessions. So it reinforces everything. The main thing is that with self-hypnosis, you're getting across to your subconscious mind, your being and doing mind. Your subconscious acts as like your assistant, and one of the duties of your subconscious mind is to make you the person that you perceive yourself to be. If you perceive yourself as overweight, you will be. Okay? If you accept yourself as that. However, you all know people who are like rail thin, eat everything under the sun. I believe they perceive themselves to be that thin person. And their subconscious mind, behind the scenes, does whatever it has to do to make them the people that they perceive themselves to be. Okay? If we become accepting of ourselves, if we're overweight, okay, then that our subconscious mind will deliver that. Remember, our subconscious mind is our being and doing mind. It has no logic, has no judgment, has no reasoning, right? It will do the same things over and over. It's like a 10-year-old child. You know, you have a 16-year-old. You know when he was 10. You know, what are you thinking about? Well, I'm not thinking about anything, really, is what it comes down to. There's not that much conscious mind involved. It's just being and doing. So we want to communicate to our subconscious mind that I want to be me, and me is me being me at my ideal weight, which is what we worked on before, right? Imagine yourself at your ideal weight. In order to communicate to our subconscious mind, we have to speak its language. The language of our subconscious mind is our imagination, right? If we imagine ourselves as us at our ideal weight, and we have the mental attitude, I like this, I want this, and this is going to work for me. This is going to happen for me, absolutely positively. Your subconscious mind is forced to change, right? Whether it has to increase your metabolism, change your appetite, okay, change your habits. It has to do that, right? Remember, no logic, no thinking, no reasoning. It's just being and doing. And that's what we want to happen. If we do this on a subconscious basis, diets are all conscious mind thinking. You know, I'm not going to eat this. I'm going to go to Weight Watchers and I'm going to get this little pot of food and just eat that, and I'm going to be happy. Well, you're not happy. You know, your subconscious mind is going, that's not enough for me. That's not enough for you. And eventually, it's like, you know, you get to a point, you know, maybe something happens, you get angry or something, you go, where's my food? You know, food equates with comfort, you know. We're trained that way, and you've trained your child that way. You know, when they're young and they fall on the ground and they cut their knee or something, they start crying. First thing, you stick food in their mouth. That's what my mother used to do with me, and that's what most mothers and fathers do. You know, here, eat something. You know, comfort. You know, if the kids are upset about something, you know, if they, you know, if they're playing like a baseball game or something and they lose and they're all upset, you take them out for pizza or something. You know, give them food. We've trained them that way. It's okay with kids. As we get older, you know, the problem is, and most of the people that come to me with overweight, it's because of that relationship with food, with comfort. They eat for emotional reasons, maybe, and not any greatly insightful emotional reasons. Sometimes they just eat because they're bored. They're sitting around, they're bored, they eat. Some people, they're lonely. They don't know what to do. They're by themselves, they eat. So we want to instead look at things like we're feeding ourselves to fuel ourselves, much like our car. If you want to go somewhere, you think, how much gas do I have? Do I have enough gas? If you're going on a trip, do I have enough gas, and how far is that going to take me and everything? And we want to look at our body that way. Food's meant to be enjoyed. Food was made to be, and we've increased it as time going on through agriculture and everything, to be very appealing and very delicious, However, too much is not good for us. One of the biggest epidemics in our country, and I would suspect the world, is that I remember I had an operation on my neck. I had to go to rehab, to the Bryn Mawr rehab, to rehabilitate, and I went in there. I was like the only person there who didn't have new hips or new knees. I mean, it was all people. You could see the scars. My mother has, she's had like 5 new knees, a lot of people I know. And the thing is that we carry too much weight for our frame. We overloaded it. It's like putting too much stuff in the trunk of your car. Eventually your shocks and springs are going to wear it out and your frame's going to break. And that's what's happening to people. All right. So this time we're going to continue doing the self-hypnosis. You can do it together if you want, Yeah, since you'll have the recordings, you can do that, right? Have some fun together, The family that slims together. All right. Because you're both doing the same thing, So, you remember how we did hypnosis?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, put your feet flat on the floor. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, it's very simple. I've been doing this for years, so you know that. It's a little physical relaxation, a little mental relaxation. And when we think of it physically, the only thing that we can really physically relax is our muscles, when you think about it. We have big muscles and small muscles. The small muscles are much easier to relax and completely relax. What we can do is to start small with a small muscle, because it's easy, it's quick. Let that relax. And then we can take that physical relaxation, that muscle relaxation, and then we can let it spread to our bigger muscles. When we do that, we'll find that we can become very physically relaxed very quickly and very easily. The smallest muscles we have in our body are in our eyelids. Okay? You remember this? Yeah. They're also the easiest to relax. Like you watch your TV and all this stuff. Sometimes they'll relax all on their own. Right? Right. So what we do is we can start with those eyelids. They're very quick, very easy. And we can relax them. And when we get to a point they're so relaxed that we feel they won't work, that's the most relaxed they could become, right? That our eyes are so relaxed they won't work. Then we can take that relaxation and spread it. If you watch me, what we're going to do, I'm going to put all my attention on my eyelids. I'm going to close them down. I'm not going to worry about anything else. And I'm just going to let those eyelids relax as much as I possibly can. It's very quick. It's very easy. And the most relaxed I can allow those eyes to become is that they're so relaxed they just won't work, right? Make sense? So I'm going to do that. It only takes a moment. And when I get to a point I feel they're so relaxed they just don't work, I'm going to test them. See my eyebrows? Mm-hmm. As long as I don't let go of the relaxation here, those eyes just don't work. From there, I can let that relaxation spread down my body, down my face, down my neck, down all through my body like a warm ocean wave, relaxing every muscle as it passes by. all the way down to my toes. When I do that, I'll find I can become very physically relaxed very quickly and very easily. Now, I can open my eyes. That's because I'm in control, and so are both of you. But I can also choose to relax my eyes so much they just don't work. Okay? Sound like a plan?
Yep.
This is easy stuff, you know. Little kid stuff, all right? Sit back, relax, you know. You look like you're on edge there.
I can't reach the floor, Tom.
Oh, you don't have to reach the floor. You don't have to reach the floor. Okay. So close your eyes down, Chris. Okay. Just concentrate on your eyelids. Okay. Put your hands up on the arms of the chair now. All right. Yeah. Get comfortable. Now, and Chris, put your arms on your legs there. Okay. And just concentrate on your eyelids. Don't worry about anything else. It's okay to relax today. Okay? This is the easy part. And just concentrate on those eyes and let those eyes relax as much as you possibly can. And the most relaxed you can make those eyes become, let those eyes become, is that they're so relaxed they just don't work. And when you get to a point you feel they're so relaxed they just don't work, I want you to hold on to that relaxation, not let it go, and then go ahead just like I did with your eyebrows and test them. Good, good. Go ahead, Chris, give me a yank. Good. Now let that relaxation from those eyelids come down to your cheeks. Feel it like a warm ocean wave, like in October when the water's real warm, just coming in over your feet, down the shore as you walk along the beach, coming down to your mouth and your lips. Feel that warm wave of physical relaxation coming down the back of your head. Feel it coming down your face through your cheeks, coming down to all the muscles in your jaw. Feel all them relaxed down to your chin. Feel it coming down the sides of your neck, the front of your neck. Feel that wave going down your shoulders. And feel that warm wave take out any stress, any tension. Feel it going down your arms, relaxing all the muscles in your arms. Relaxing every muscle as that warm wave passes by. Feel that coming down your chest, coming down to your stomach. As I said, it's okay to relax today. Just letting it all happen, coming down to your hips, coming down to your thighs. Feel that warm wave going up and over your knees, down your shins and calves, down to your ankles, down to your feet. And feel that warm wave going out to each and every toe. And notice how quickly and easily you've become very physically relaxed. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. Then I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, I'd like you to send another warm wave of physical relaxation all the way down to the tips of your toes. However, this time, I'd like you to make that wave 10 times bigger than the last one. I'd like you to make that wave 10 times warmer than the last one. And I'd like you to allow that wave to physically relax you 10 times as much as you are right now. And I'll tell you, just by wanting that to happen, by allowing that to happen, by expecting that to happen, and in fact, by insisting that that happens for you, will make it happen for you. It's just the way it works, exactly as I say. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Open, close. Big wave now. Big wave. Let it happen. Physically relaxing you 10 times as much. As I said, it's okay to relax today. And notice how quickly and easily you've become very physically relaxed. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count to 3 once again. Once again, I want you to open your eyes. Then again, I want you to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes this time, I'd like you also, once again, to send another warm wave of physical relaxation all the way down to the very tips of your toes. However, this time, I'd like you to let that wave double the physical relaxation you have right now. Make it twice as much, okay? 1, 2, 3. Open, close. Big wave. Okay. Notice how good that feels. And notice how quickly and easily you become very physically relaxed. Now, in a moment, it's okay. I'm going to touch each of your wrists. And I want you to go on physically relaxing. And when I pick up your wrist, I want to pick it up. I want to feel it heavy. I want to feel it loose. I want to feel it limp and lazy. In fact, when I pick it up, I want to feel that you're so relaxed. You're as relaxed as like a wet dish rag or a rag doll. Now I'm going to pick up your left wrist. Just let it be. Oh, don't help me. Don't help me. Just let it become heavy in my hand. Just think of your whole body loose, limp, and lazy. Just feel your whole body just like a wet dish rag or a rag doll. Now I'm going to let this drop and it's going to plop down the arm of the chair and you're going to relax more. Great. Go pick up your wrist, Chris. And just let it be heavy. Don't help me. Nice and heavy. Okay. Nice and heavy. Just feel yourself relaxing more and more and more. That's right. That's right. Relaxing more and more. Feel yourself loose and limp and lazy every time I shake it. Just taking out any stress or tension. Just relaxing more and more and more. Good. Good. Now, in a moment, I'd like you to count backwards silently in your own mind. And in between each number, I'd like you to double your mental relaxation. Relax your mind twice as much. And you'll find that if you do this, you've done this all before, you'll get back a few numbers. It's not going to take very long. In fact, you may only get back to like 96 or 95 because you know where you're going. You've done this before and you're comfortable with it and you know you're safe with it. You may get back to like 96 or 95. You'll find that those numbers have become very dim, very distant, very far away. And then you'll discover that those numbers just aren't there for you anymore in your mind. You'll discover that you've just relaxed them right out of your mind. And they're just completely gone. They're just not there for you anymore. Now, I'm going to count to 3 and ask you to begin. But when you get to a point that those numbers just aren't there for you anymore, I'd like you to lift a finger and tell me they're all gone. And Chris, I'd like you to lift that finger and tell me they're all gone when those numbers just aren't there for you, when both of you have relaxed them right out of your mind. So I'm going to count to 3 and I'd like you to begin. 1, 2, and 3. Make those numbers become dim, distant, and far away. You don't want them and you don't need them. Insist that they go, and they'll go far away. Gone. Just relax them right out of your mind so that they're just not there for you anymore. That's right. Just relax them right out of your mind. Want them to go, and they'll go so that you can become more deeply and more completely relaxed. Good. Are they all gone, Chris? Are they all gone? Good. I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. And you'll find with every number I say, you can become more deeply and completely relaxed. 10, noticing that your attention's turned inward now. It's like you're in your own little world. You'll also notice that you've become very calm, very peaceful, very relaxed, and very at ease. You'll be pleasantly surprised to discover that as every moment passes today, that you can become more calm, more peaceful, more relaxed, and more at ease. You'll find that you can always become more deeply and more completely relaxed, realizing that now. You'll find that with every breath you exhale, you just always become more deeply and more completely relaxed. And you'll find the sound of my voice always helps you and guides you always to become more deeply and more completely relaxed. And 9, you'll hear sounds, you'll hear cars coming by, trash trucks, phones, people in and out. It won't bother or disturb you. It'll sound very far away. And in fact, it'll just allow you to become more deeply and more completely relaxed. Realizing it's true, you're always able to become more deeply and more completely relaxed, just like now. You'll find that every breath always makes you more deeply and more completely relaxed. And you'll find the sound of my voice always makes you more deeply and more completely relaxed. And 8, discovering that the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. It's wonderful how that works. You see, you're always able to continue always going deeper, always. Every breath always takes you always deeper, just like that, always. My voice always guides you always deeper, always. And 7, as the mind relaxes, the body relaxes. And as the body relaxes, the mind relaxes, all working together. Always able to continue, always becoming more deeply and more completely relaxed. Every moment that passes always makes you always more deeply and more completely relaxed. Every breath you exhale just naturally always makes you more deeply and more completely relaxed. And the sound of my voice always guides you, shows you the way always to be more deeply and more completely relaxed. And 6, finding that the more you let go, the more you can let go and become more deeply and completely relaxed. Realizing how so very true it is that you can always become more deeply and more completely relaxed. Every breath continues to make you more deeply and more completely relaxed. And the sound of my voice always helps you to be more deeply and more completely relaxed. And 5, letting go completely, completely letting go in every way. Always able to continue, always going deeper. That's right. Every breath always takes you always deeper, always. My voice always guides you always deeper, always. And 4, letting go more and more. Just when you think there's no more left in you to let go and become more deeply and completely relaxed, you'll find that you're always able to discover a little bit more within you, just like now, and to be able to let that go and become more deeply and completely relaxed. Realizing you always can become more deeply and more completely relaxed. Every breath always makes you more deeply, more completely relaxed. And my voice always guides you to be more deeply and more completely relaxed. That's right. At 3, I'm going to pick up your wrist and let it drop. You're going to find you go much deeper. That's right. Way down. That's right. Way down, way down. That's right. Always able to continue, always going deeper. Every breath continues always to take you always deeper. My voice always guides you always deeper, always. And 2, just letting go more and more and more. Always able to continue becoming so deeply and so completely relaxed. Every breath will continue always to make you so deeply and so completely relaxed. And my voice always helps you, guides you, shows you the way to always become so deeply and so completely relaxed. And one, I'm going to pick up your wrist and let it drop, and you're going to find you go much deeper. Way down, that's right. Way down, way down. Good, way down. And today's a wonderful day for you.